Hi everyone. Thanks very much for joining us today for what is the second in our new series of getting to know our therapists. I'm delighted to introduce you today to Caroline Griffin, who is a counsellor who is going to be starting working from MISA quite soon. So I don't know if you'd like to say more to introduce yourself, Caroline.
Yes, certainly. Hi, I'm Caroline. I am a counsellor and I work within the person-centered framework.
Okay. Are you able to say a little bit about your journey into training as a counsellor, how that happened?
Yes, certainly. So it's been quite a long pathway into counselling. Many years ago, I used to volunteer with Childline, and I really enjoyed that whole process. I really enjoyed the training, the sort of group work that went on with that, this kind of my own self discovery that went along with that. And then also, doing the counselling itself with the children and young people, just to be able to provide that space for them. It made me feel really good to be able to do that. And then alongside that, I've always had sort of my own issues with anxiety, and I've had different periods of time where I've seen various counsellors, and I've just always found it so beneficial and just like a breath of fresh air. I've always and yeah, sort of fast forward to the pandemic really and COVID, and I had a bit of a what do you actually want to do moment, and it's always come back to counselling, and yeah, applied for my course, and the rest is history.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. So a real kind of combination of experience, personal experience and your kind of work experience coming together in terms of that decision to train as a counsellor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And for people who don't know, are you able to say a little bit about what being a counsellor involves, what you're trained to do as a counsellor?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think ultimately, counsellors are trained to listen, but I feel counsellors are trained to listen for what's not being said, um, to be able to have that space between the counsellor and the client, which is a space in and within person-centered framework. I wouldn't come in with any sort of agenda, anything like that. So just to have that space for you to come in, and to be really heard, to be able to reflect on your feelings and your experiences. As a counsellor, I'm not here to sort of tell you what to do or advise you in any way, but really to listen to what's going on for you and to help you make some connections within yourself.
Hmm. Yep, yeah. Okay. And in terms of the issues that you work with or the groups of people that you work with, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I work with individuals, and adults, so people over 16. I'm not trained in a sort of specific speciality in terms of an issue. However, my current experience has been a lot around anxiety and grief. Um, but also, again, whatever you want to bring, is welcomed in the room.
Hmm. Yep, yep. And if people were looking to find out a bit more about you, what would be the best way of them doing that?
So if you want to have a look at my website, it's live at the moment. It's www.carolinelairdtherapy.com. You can read a bit about me there, a bit about how I work, and I will have my email address live very soon, if you want to get in touch.
Hmm. Okay, that's great. Thanks very much, Caroline. So we'll say cheerio for now.
Thanks, Emma.
Bye, bye.
Bye.